we're going to play with today is the Bible. And the Bible is a hologram, and most people don't want to deal with that. Science can deal with that, though, because everything is energy, everything is a quantum communication between itself, and everything has to communicate. That's just how we roll. Whether you're a tree, you're a flower, you're the sun communicating with those stars, you're a human being standing on Earth looking for answers to some question you may have, right? Guys, it's a quantum communication, and the Bible is a tool to help you understand how quantum communication communicates. Can't think of a better way to say that. On the upside, it's already written, it's already on paper, everyone can, interpret it and play with it however they want. Major upside is we get to argue about it if you want to. Major upside is it's undeniable. Best-selling book in the world, right? Now, why is that major? Why does that matter? What's the importance of that? Well, here it is. You're a part of creation, so that means every cell in your body has an ability to communicate with higher consciousnesses. You might say to yourself, what's the point of that? Well, how does that work? And what does that mean? It means this. Jesus said something very vital to everyone. As I have done, so can you and more. Which is trying to tell you, you can access this vast array of living light if you want to. You can comprehend and pull down into your own experience this vast array of God. That's why he came. That's why he took upon himself this human form to be a walking, living, breathing, talking demonstration to you. But the cool part about Jesus, what makes, in my heart and mind, Jesus really cool is he walked, Johnny Cash said it so well, he walked the line. He walked this middle line between the invisible and the visible. And he was the unmanifested and the manifested. Da, 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 da. But so are you. What makes that... Oh, I cut my finger cutting some chicken. Please excuse the Band-Aid. What makes that fascinating and a challenge is you actually have a brother, a friend, a soul who cares about you saying, you can do this. Most churches teach you can't do this, that like you need a middleman or a priest or whatever, and Jesus was like, Jesus never said that. Jesus was like, you can do it. You can do it. Do you believe that? Do you want to believe that? Do you want to play with that? Do you want to accept that? Do you want to explore that? That's up to you. That's entirely up to you. Why? That's free will. But when you say, hey, you know what? I want to explore that. I want to try that. I want to learn that. Then floodgates open. The entire universe rushes in to show you that you are one with the one. In your own experience, in your own little world, in your own expressions. But it can't do that until you, through free will, open up to say, teach me, please. That is a really short example of, they call it the Trinity. I call it the levels of consciousness, the Trinity. You've got the what some people call the etheric higher levels of light. Jesus was always like, my kingdom is not of this world, right? So you've got these higher intelligences that really want to teach you how to be in a body, walk on the earth, and be an example of living light, right? So you've got these guys up here. That's one. Number two, you've got the earth itself, which is a planet, which is part of the huge cosmos. She wants to reflect to you and through you the fact that you did that. That's two. Number three, there's you. You're the third. So how you discover how to embody light, experience it, work with it, express it, and how the earth and people outside of you reflect your own expression of light back to you is your not just path but gift. That's your gift. You're like, oh, wait a minute, I talked to things I can't see. Jesus did too, so I don't feel weird. I trusted the earth to show me, guide me step by step by step by step in my human body, whether or not I'm on track. And I totally 100% trust that my body is the middle ground. It's the conduit. It's the kind of like the wire that is experiencing these higher frequencies reflected through these earthly frequencies. And I get to be an example to other humans that Jesus didn't lie. Does that help? The Bible is attempting to teach souls how to live on this higher plane, appreciate the earth's ability to reflect that higher plane, and be embodiments of the higher plane in visual form. It's really simple. It can't get simpler. I don't even know how to make it more simple. It's like you can watch a flower grow and see in the ground, and the sun draws it up. It's a very, very, very simple demonstration of love, but it gets really complicated when the human mind doubts it. Don't doubt your body's ability to be a bridge, a rainbow bridge between the higher levels of reality and the earth's ability to reflect the beauty of that. It becomes a really cool family of light. And side note, total side note, personal, mental side note, bands like U2 have been hooked into this for a really long time, even though they probably didn't know consciously, or maybe they did, that they're hooked into the God force that is, because there's only one, the God force that is reflecting itself to itself through the physical vehicle intentionally to have an experience of love eternally. Because there's nothing else to do.